Teach Yourself Swahili. Copyright Joan Russell. Recording copyright Hodder and Stoughton Educational, a division of Hodder Headline Limited, 2003. Hello, and welcome to Teach Yourself Swahili. This recording will help you to understand and speak Swahili, and should be used in conjunction with the book of the same title. First, here is the pronunciation guide.
The first thing to note is that in Swahili words, the stressed syllable is nearly always the penultimate one. By a stressed syllable, we mean one that is more prominent than the others that make up the word. For example, the word amepata has 4 syllables, a, me, pa, ta, and the stress falls on pa. The penultimate one, amepata.
Vowels. Swahili has 5 vowels.
Written A is pronounced A, as in Baba. E is pronounced E, as in Pete. I is E, as in Kisu. O is O, as in Boga. U is U, as in Dudu.
In Swahili, the consonant and vowel pattern of many words is consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, as in the examples you've just heard. But there are some words in which 2 vowels occur together, without a consonant between them. In these words, each vowel counts as a syllable. If the 2 vowels are different, they're usually pronounced separately, like this.
Faida, aibu, zaidi, shauri, faulu.
When the 2 vowels are the same, they're pronounced as a long vowel, like this.
Saa, mzee, hii, ko, mguu.
Consonants. In the first group that you're going to hear, each sound is represented by 1 letter in written Swahili.
Written B is pronounced B, as in Baba. Written D is pronounced D, as in Dada. F is F, as in Fimbo. G is G, as in Gari. H is H, as in Habari. J is J, as in Joto. K is K, as in Kitty. L is L, as in Leo. M is M, as in Mama. N is N, as in Na. P is P, as in Pata. R is R, as in Chura. S is S, as in Sasa. T is T, as in Bata. V is V, as in Vuka. W is U, as in Watu. Y is Y, as in Yetu. Z is Z, as in Zetu.
In the next group of consonants, each sound is represented by 2 letters in the written language.
CH is pronounced Ch, as in Chakula. DH is pronounced Th, as in Dhahabu. GH is pronounced Gh, as in Ghali. KH is pronounced Gh, as in Khamisi. NG apostrophe is pronounced Ng, as in Ngombe. NY is pronounced Ny, as in Nyama. SH is pronounced Sh, as in Shauri. There is one important point to note about words with NG in them. When there is an apostrophe after the G, the pronunciation is ng as in ngambo, ngofu, ngombe, ngongona. There is no g sound. When there is no apostrophe after the G, the pronunciation is ng, as in ngamia, nge, ngiri, ngoma, nguvu. It's like the middle part of the English words finger and hunger.
Pronunciation exercises. These are based on the second part of the pronunciation section at the beginning of your book, the section called Pronunciation Practice. Practice saying these words with double vowels. Double A.
Fa, ka, sa.
Double E.
Mzee, nilete, pekee.
Double I.
Hii, mtalii, utalii.
Double O.
Choo, koo, kondoo.
Double U.
Buluu, mguu, wakuu.
Now practice words beginning with M. In the first group of words, M is a syllable. These are the words in the first column of exercise 2.
Mfinyanzi, mgeni, mtoto, mtu.
In the following words, M is not a syllable. These are in the second and third columns.
Mwana, mwalimu, mwezi, mwili. Mbati, mbavu, mbegu, mvua.
The next exercise is to practice words with the NG spelling.
In the first group, there is an apostrophe after the G. Ngambo, ngoa, ngofu, ngombe, ngongona. In the second group, there is no apostrophe in the spelling. Ngamia, ngiri, ngoja, ngoma, nguvu.
Now an exercise to practice words with the NY spelling.
The pronunciation is ny, nyama, nyemelea, nyerere, nyika, nyima, nyonya, nyota, nyuki, nyuma.
Finally, say this word. It contains two of the sounds you've just been practicing, and one of them occurs twice.
Nyang'anya. It has 3 syllables. Nya, nga, nya. Nyang'anya.
For more help with pronunciation, please refer to the pronunciation section in your book. You are now ready to start Unit 1. Unit 1. How are you?
Hujambo.
Dialogue 1. Alison and John have just arrived in Tanzania. Their friend Mohammed calls at their hotel to see them.
Hujambo bwana.
Sijambo.
Hujambo bibi.
Sijambo bwana.
Habari za safari.
Njema.
Safari njema.
How does Mohammed ask them how their journey was?
Habari za safari.
One of Mohammed's colleagues, Asha, is on her way to work and sees him coming out of the hotel with John and Alison.
Hujambo bwana.
Sijambo mama. Habari za asubuhi.
Nzuri bwana. Hamjambo.
Hatujambo mama.
How do Alison and John reply to Asha's greeting asking them how they are?
Hatujambo mama.
Dialogue 2. The next morning. Mohammed takes Alison to meet his mother.
Hodi.
Karibu. Karibuni.
Shikamoo mama.
Marahaba.
Hujambo?
Sijambo mwanangu.
Habari za asubuhi.
Salama tu.
Shikamoo mama.
Marahaba. Karibu sana. Unatoka wapi bibi?
Natoka Uingereza.
Wewe si Marekani?
Ndiyo, si Marekani, mimi ni Mwingereza.
How does Mama Fatuma tell Alison she's very welcome?
Karibu sana.
How does Alison say she's from Britain?
Natoka Uingereza.
Exercise 1 in your book.
How would you reply to a child who greets you with shikamoo?
Marahaba. How would you ask someone how his journey was?
Habari za safari. How would you reply to hujambo?
Sijambo. How would you ask someone how things are this morning?
Habari za asubuhi. How would you ask to enter someone's house?
Hodi. How would you and your companion reply to hamjambo?
Hatujambo. How would you reply to habari za mchana?
Salama tu. O nzuri. O njema. O safi. How would you welcome a visitor into your home?
Karibu. How would you ask someone how things are at home?
Habari za nyumbani. How would you welcome a group of people into your home?
Karibuni.